joined us. It's official. Cyril Ramaphosa is coming back as ANC President. Prof Mashatile is his deputy, while Gwede Mantashe returns as the party's National Chairperson. Now that the party has decided on its top 7 leadership positions, what can we expect from these people and what qualities are they bringing into the African National Congress? Well, to discuss this further, I am joined by Professor Mazwe Majola from the Worldwide Institute of Leadership. He joins us here in studio. Prof, thank you very much for your time. If anything at all, what are you hoping for after today's announcement?
I hope and believe that Cyril Ramaphosa will welcome this with open arms. This is his second chance. I mean, I'm sure there was something in him. He was very nervous that it could have been anyone. Now he's relieved. He knows that he has been afforded this opportunity again to lead this organization. If there is anything he wished to do, this is the time for the next 5 years to correct the wrongs, to consolidate, to, the second term is better than the first term.
Yeah.
Because the first term is when you're still finding your feet, the second term is a continuation of what we've been doing before and also introducing new things. But at least you know the hot seat, you've tested it already. So the confidence should be high and then he should do very well in this. Obviously, he must be supported by his colleagues.
Yeah.
There is this concept within the ANC, which also forms part of this conference, unity. Unity in renewal. So the new elected top 7 now is obvious with the NEC that will be elected, is to go back and unite the organization. Because truth must be told, there has been some bruises,
Yes.
This exercise is not a small thing. It's a highly emotional thing. There are people, it's going to take some time for them to accept that the reality. It's one thing to say that, yes, now the new leadership has been elected, please rally behind it. It must be like that, but we are dealing with human beings, with emotions, with feelings, with preferences, with convictions. So it's going to take time. So they must work in tandem to make sure that this unity is attained. However, remember that unity must not translate to conformity. When it's like it's a punitive, punitive measure. If you don't do like this, as we do it,
toe the party line.
This is what's going to do. Then there's no more unity. Also, unity must not translate to uniformity. That we do things, it's the same thought, same ideas, same standards, that there won't be room for differences, for challenges, that is very important that they must accept that.
Looking at the different leaderships that could have actually come into effect after today's announcement, what did you think between Cyril Ramaphosa and Zweli Mkhize? What were you thinking would happen? What did you hope for? Are you happy with where we are today?
Look, it was expected that Cyril Ramaphosa will win. And I'll say this with respect.
Yeah.
You would say that you had 2 devils and better devil one, than the other. Because both of them came with their own scandal, their own thing. They were tainted. Both of them are tainted. They still are. Cyril Ramaphosa is one, but he's still a tainted person, a leader. He's still going to deal with that, and it's going to take a lot of time of him dealing with that, going to courts, trying to defend himself, in parliament, in courts and all those things. So that's a reality he must face, and in terms of how he's going to deal with it. Zweli Mkhize also came as a tainted person. And also, I did say when he was elected, and even towards this time, that unfortunately, for whatever reason, he attracted what would say very controversial figures, you know. So people with some noise, people who have been suspended, fired. There were some very, you know, the people that surrounded him. So for people who want progress, who want peace, who want unity within the ANC, who would have said, look, Zolim Kids, I love you, but probably I can go this side. So I think, as I'm saying that, it's a good leadership
outcome.
Good outcome, and then Ramaphosa must be very grateful for this second chance. It's not many people do get such a chance, especially during few weeks, few months.
Yes,
because
of challenges.
Well, he was on the verge of resigning. On the verge of resigning. Actually, he wanted to resign. And that will be another very big question for him to say, as he's leading this organization, is he really want to lead it? I mean, is it him who wants to lead this organization? Or is it because of the influence, the persuasion, the people cajoling him, asking him to please, oh, go for it, and then, oh yes, let me do it, you know? Or is really the self-drive will be there, the passion will be there, you know, because it's one thing when you are saying, oh, please do it, comrade. It's one thing when you want to do it, because at the end of the day, it's him who will have to make decisions, solve problems, even take some unpopular decisions. So that's what he must face with, to say, if he really makes introspection, is he the one who wanted this position?